Hello and welcome back to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 17, Week 1, Round 2. After last round's cakewalk of a match, I was hoping for a more competitive match, and I think I got more than what I was bargaining for. My opponent in this match is named Gunner, so let's look at the matchup. So on the surface of things from this hotbot overview, it doesn't look like this is going to be a really tough match. I have the majority of the green on my side. So let's zoom in and see if we can see any clues as to why this match is going to be really tough. In the statistics, I dominate in every single category. There is nothing here that says to me that Gunner is going to be a tough opponent. He has 345,000 lifetime banners. He only has 591 offensive wins. He only has 3 full clears ever. And his best score is only a 30,000. So when I look at these stats, I think I'm going to dominate this match. But let's keep going. When we compare our rosters, I have a 300,000 GP advantage. I also have an advantage on top 80, although he has a slight advantage in top 65. I have 14 more Zetas. I've got a ton more speed. My top 80 characters average plus speed is 96, and his is 32. I have more G13s, I have more G12s. All of these stats make me believe it's going to be a cakewalk again. Our mods. This is a shocker. I am not sure that my opponent understands how to do mods. I have more 6-dot mods and way more speed. I will show you some of his modding and it is shocking. On our relics, he does have the advantage here. He's got 150 total relic levels to my 136. He's got more tier 7 and more tier 6 relics than I do, but this is not unusual. Just based on the way I construct my roster, I'm often out relic. Then we look at our meta characters, and I have the advantage here again. I have the Jedi Knight Luke, and he does not. His gas is only 6 stars and gear 7. His Watt is only 5 stars. His Malak is only gear 12. Again, a big advantage there as well. And finally on the ships, he does not have either the Negotiator or the Malevolence. Once again, a huge advantage. So looking at the matchup in its entirety, I feel like this match should not be a problem at all. So let's dive into his roster a little and see if there's any clues as to what might give me problems. Again, he doesn't have Negotiator Malevolence, so he's running a Thrawn fleet in Fleet Arena. He's running a weird Sith, but with Vader lead team in Squad Arena. And he actually has a really good mix of dark side and light side characters that are relic. But he's got some unusually high relics on characters. His C-3PO is relic 7, his Shaak Ti is relic 7. There are a lot that you would expect here, but some that are unusual, like Original Finn is relic 6 for some reason, Karth is relic 3, Mission is relic 2, Canderous is relic 3, so some unusual relicking choices as well. So his roster's not bad, just a little quirky. Okay, so here's where the issue came. I scouted him extensively, just like I do for every opponent. I go back through their GAC history online for the last 2 GACs, 8 weeks. That's pretty much my standard technique, and see what they've been setting. And this opponent auto-deploys a lot, but when he does play, he tends to go pretty weak on defense. He'll set 1 or 2 good squads, and then he'll put Ewoks and Phoenix and that kind of squad. There was 1 week where he went a little heavier on defense, so I decided to actually do something I've never done, and that is I kept the same defense I had last round and just let it roll over, figuring that way when I get to week 2, if I can do that for all 3 of these matches, then I can trip up my week 2 opponents. Little did I expect that Gunner decided to go with the full FU defense. Let me show you what he did. Up top, he has a Grievous squad. He's got a JTR squad. He's got this interesting HK droid team. He put EP with Wampa and Malak. And then down below, he set his Jedi Knight Revan, his Darth Revan with his Vader, and then his Padme. So most of these squads aren't optimal in terms of grouping, but they are all high relic and all going to be difficult based on what I kept. Because like I said, I kept the same defense as before. So I have my Shaak Ti clones, I got my Newt team, my Hux squad, my Grievous on defense. Down here, I have my Gas, my Bugs, and my Fin Fin Poe. He is already attacked He did these 3 attacks, cleared 2 squads, got stuck on gas, hasn't done any more. I don't really expect him to attack anymore because I don't know that he has any more good squads. In the back is my Darth Revan, my Asajj with Dooku, this weird separatist team, and then my Maul Hide a Sith team. I also put my negotiator in the back, figuring if he did get to ships, he wouldn't really have any way to clear it. But again, I'm stuck, not sure that I have enough teams that can clear it. Now, here's what gives me hope. Let me show you some of his, let's say, interesting modding. We look at his Darth Revan. He's got 4 potencies, a speed, and a health. Not a whole lot of synergy there. Here is Padme. You'd think all health. No, 3 potencies, a crit chance, and 2 offenses. Let's check GK. 3 speeds, a health, a potency, and a critical damage. I don't think he understands how mods work. He just gets mods he likes and puts them on there. Maybe he even uses the in-game suggestion thing. I'm not sure. But even with bad mods and really terrible speed on every one of his characters, I still think I'm going to struggle. There's a good chance I don't full clear. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see what I can do, try my best to clear everything. If I do clear it, it really is because of his mods. We'll just give it a try. I'm going to start with this Padme team, see if I can get her down. She is one of the most scary teams to me. I'm going to go with the Sith Triumvirate, but I'm going to take out Scion and I'm going to put in Thrawn. My guys are faster. I should be able to get the Fracture or the Isolate off on Padme. So let's hand this to Traya. We'll isolate Padme. And then when Thrawn goes, we will fracture Ahsoka. And then we will just try and work them down as best we can. I'm just going to focus here on Padme for the moment, see if I can get her down. And then I will worry about Ahsoka. Now, my fracture is expiring. Probably should have put that on Traya to get some of her protection back, but oh well. We'll keep working on Padme. Maybe I should work on Ahsoka here, actually, and we'll go ahead and annihilate Padme once the time comes. Yeah, I think that's a better... That is a better bet. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, let's get rid of Padme. See if we can recover a little protection there. Let's go ahead and fracture R2 now. I mean, I guess that's the thing about bad modding. You not only are you less fast than you really should be, but you hit less hard. And just in general are not... Your character doesn't perform as well as it probably should. So it looks like this is going to work. Now it's just a matter of how much I can stall to get as much protection back as possible. I'm going to stall a little bit. I apologize, but I do think I can get back some banners here. Not that the banners matter. He's not even clearing an entire zone, but I think I can get maybe one more. Let's see, can I get all the way back to 54? Let's see if that's it. Yes. Alright. So success on that one. The next thing I'm going after is going to be this Darth Revan. I'm going to use my Padme. I don't know if it's going to work. My Padme is a pretty slow Padme, but his stuff is even slower. So I actually have to kind of wait to... in order before I do my stuff. So that's fine. I'll see if I can take him out as quick as I can. And as soon as I get a chance, then I'll turn those up. Okay, so far so good. Alright, this looks like it's gonna work too. I mean, really, I think people underestimate how important mods are. And this is definitely showing That brings me to his Jedi Knight Revan. I'm going to try that with my Jedi Knight Luke. And we'll see if that flies. Let's pile on Revan first. Let's go ahead and do that. Wasn't able to get ability block on anybody. That's okay. Let's call Luke. There is Savior procced. And that was unfortunate. Let's get Foresight up. Don't kill Luke. That would not be nice. Let's get rid of the Foresight. This could be potentially dangerous here if they can get Luke down. Hopefully they cannot. Alright, let's send them both. There we go. Alright, GK's gone. Maybe I should take out Bacilla first. Okay, now we're just left with Jedi Knight Revan. See if we can get some healing back on these guys. Hopefully at least get old Ben's protection back. Almost. Yes. Alright, that was a scary front wall, but thanks to bad modding, I was able to get through it. Let's see what he has in the back. Okay, so here's all his junk teams that he normally sets. Give me a moment. Let me make sure I have what I need to get this done, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have a plan. Thankfully, he didn't put more tough stuff in the back because I'm already feeling a little stretched thin. We'll see how this all goes. I'm going to start with this Grievous squad. I'm going to try Jedi Knight Revan this time. Usually I try Night Sisters. It's a little sketchier in 3v3. My only concern is Droidica. I don't have a way to dispel him, so I'm going to try and take him out first. And you know, let's just keep going hard on him because, again, don't have a way to dispel damage immunity, so I'd like to just get him gone. Spread Foresight around. And I should have showed you the mods here. The mods here are pretty bad. His General Grievous only has 81,000 health on it, so I'm not actually worried about him. I'm going to take him out last. We'll just go ahead and pick these other two off, because his big hit is not crazy big. You know, that definitely hurt, but I have Jolie here to heal him up, and I'm not worried about him being able to kill Jolie. So as much as I like a good butt-clenching, worried battle with Night Sisters, I figured this one, it would be a little more prudent to use Jedi Knight Revan since I have him available. Alright, next up, we've got... you know, I guess we'll go with the... Okay, I think I'm going to go after this Palpatine, and I'm going to use my Vader. And I don't even have Thrawn, so do I have a third that I want to bring in with me? I think I'm going to bring Crew in, actually. No, let's bring Watt. Let's bring Watt in. Sure. That Malik is only gear 12. So we'll give that over to him. We'll Force Crush it. We'll Merciless. As soon as I get a chance, let's put that one on Palp. See if we can get some stuns. We got a bunch of stuns, that's good. Alright, Merciless. So he is almost gone already. We're gonna see if we can't just take out Wampa right here. Yes. And heal a little. There we go. One more big hit here from Vader should do it. Oh, guess not. There we go. Alright, so I'm a little unsure on these two teams. So normally I'd be a little scared about this B1, but if we look, I mean, look at the modding. 3 defense mods, 2 potency, and a tenacity mod. Like, this, my opponent just doesn't understand mods at all, and I feel bad for him because he's got a decent roster, and all of these squads would be a lot scary if they were modded well. I think I'm gonna try to take this out with Wedge, Han, Chewie, and we'll give that a go. I don't know if this will work. This could be my loss here, but we'll give it a try. We're gonna see if we can just get rid of BB-8 right off the bat. Nice. And we'll see if we can get a fin gone. Can we get a stun on him? Nice. Get rid of that foresight. And oh, thankfully, went ahead and did Wedge there. So that was nice. Nice of her. Alright, that leaves me of the difficult squads, this HK team. And again, difficult is, I mean, I don't know how difficult they are when they're modded so poorly. I hate to keep harping on that, but it is just such a huge factor. Let's see if we can get rid of HK before he does much damage. Let's pile on. And gave them blind. And then it's just the annoyance of all of B1 stacks. Hopefully I can get enough protection back on 3BO and Chewie to get full banners. I should have done it. There we go. Alright, what do you live for me for ships? Probably not much, because he only has a certain amount of ships with no negotiator, no malevolence, so yeah. Let's go ahead and do home 1 here. I think I can go a little undersize on it as well. Oh, that is Wedge again. I don't know how my Wedge got more powerful than my Bigs, but apparently it happened. And let's just bring in these ones. Let's do that. Alright, get a wiggle. Let's get rid of 5s, I think, first. Probably his strongest one. And let's do that on Clone Sergeant. Get rid of his protection. This should kill 2 of them, I hope. Didn't get assists from the Falcon. Seem to never get assists for the Falcon on that move. But that's fine. We will dispatch these guys quickly enough. Didn't need to bring any reinforcements. Okay. On this Thrawn squad, we've got our Malevolence. And we'll just bring that. We can afford to not bring any more reinforcements other than that. And let's throw this on Spy. Oh, I missed. Alright, well, let's go ahead and AoE and put some buzzies up. And they're all gonna go stealth. And you know what? I don't think I need that. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's cleanse that off. And finish up. Alright, so that just leaves us the teams in the back. So let's do them. Okay, so it's crazy because I really, in my head, built this matchup to be this really, really difficult match, and it just turned out it wasn't. And again, it's not because his teams are bad, it's because his mods were so terrible. So I'm sorry for the anticlimactic nature of all of this. I really did think I was going to struggle when I looked at just looking at his squads. But here we are with Nest. Hit fast forward, and I'll see you in a moment. All right, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. They almost got me at one point. This happened actually to my brother Boba Fett once, where you have a really, really slow Ewok team, and it's so slow that it actually makes it so that it's tough for Ness to get enough counterattacks to build back her protection. And so that was scary. All right, next we will do another solo here with Wampa against his Phoenix. This should be over really fast. We don't need to fast forward, I don't think. Should just be a couple counterattacks and a couple hits, and we are done. All right, next I'm going to work on the Trooper's feat. We'll go against this bounty hunter thing with my really poorly geared Trooper trio here and see if we can't take him out. I suppose I should have looked at who the squishiest was, but I didn't. It's usually IG-88, so we will attack them. Put that on start. And this should go smoothly. Just have to kill Mando twice and rack up some more kills with troopers. I hope those counted. I actually didn't even look. Did those count? Shoot. Now I'm doubting it. And their variants. Maybe it didn't count. That's probably dumb. Oh well. Alright, so we have one squad left, this Bosk, and we've got my JTR, so we will use it. And this should be a nice, easy battle as well. We will go ahead and see if we can stun... Let's stun Boba, because we're going to wave down Bosk, and we will take out Jango. And let's see if we can stun Boba again. Nice. And we will just continue to keep all of these guys stunned. Oh, and I just waved down the wrong person. Big fat fingers here. That's alright. Let's kill Jango quickly. Let's get a stun then instead. Nope. Who knows? He might have a lot of tenacity. You never know with the modding on this account. There we go. Get him eventually. Let's go ahead and wave down Boba since Bosk is already stunned. We will just continue to try and keep them under control. And we are close to Illuminated Destiny. I think we can just do a basic there, since we can burn them because they're all stunned anyway. And this should be yet another 54. I was really worried about this match. I can't even tell you guys how much I've been agonizing over the last several hours on how this was going to go. But turned out it went fine. So, there we go. What did we end up with? A 2680. Almost as high as last time, and a way harder defense. But again, it just shows you that mods are so important, and the bad modding of my opponent definitely did him in. In any event, thank you, Gunner, for setting a really tough defense, at least a really tough looking defense. I also want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you again in the next round.